Howdy all, lovely to see you all again. I had a couple of requests for this one. I had a little young chap called Alejandro Emmanuel Cabrera Contreras. He's been waiting very, very patiently for this one, so thank you, buddy, for waiting. Here it is, Seize the Day by Avenged Sevenfold. Let's take a look.
I can move on with you around. I hand you my mortal light.
Okay, if you are an Avenged Sevenfold fan, you will know that 98% of the time they in drop D tuning, but as a gentleman's formality, let's quickly go over that drop D tuning. D, A, D, G, B, E. So get yourself in tune and we'll get started. Alright guys, let's take a look at the first section. I want to slide with my middle finger from 12 to 13 on the first string, and then when I get to that 13, I'm going to pull off to the pointer back to 12. Okay, then I jump to 13 of the second string. And then I work down sort of this little triady arpeggio thing. I'm playing 15 of the first string, 13 of the second, and 12 of the third. So the whole phrase thus far is this. Okay, then at the end of it, it goes into this. Let's slow that down. I'm doing a pull-off from 15 to 14 on the third string. Actually, I play 15 as a regular note, and then I pull off to the 14. So I do two 15s with a pull off. Once I get to the 14, I hit that again. And then I want to do a semitone bend from 17 of the second string. So from the start, hopefully that's all making sense. At the top of that bend, I do a little galloped rhythm, the apple pie rhythm as I call it. Da-da-da, so I do 3 picks. And then I do it again with that 3 picks, but on the third pick, I want to bend it from that full tone, the semitone bend up another full tone. So we're going to get a tone and a half bend. It's going to sound like this. So we're actually bending 17 to the 21st fret. So we're going to go, kind of got that Frusciante vibe. Then we vibrato the crap out of it when we bring it down. I don't have an enormous amount of distortion on, but when you do have that, if you have sustainiac pickups, that will also help as well. Vibratoing the shit out of it helps. And then I hit the 17 once before I go into the next phrase. So let's have a look at what we've got thus far. Okay, then we work into this phrase. That's all around 2 frets. So what I'm doing here is I'm playing 13, 15 on the second string, and then I bend the 15 up. Once again, we're doing a tone and a half bend. So if you want a reference point, we want to make 15th fret sound like the 18th fret. So we're going. After I've done the second tone and a half bend, I want to bring the bend down and pull off to the 13 on the same string. I'm using my ring and going to the pointer there. At the end of that, we'll go back to 15 of the second string and give that some gentlemanly vibrato. So that whole phrase is a little slower. Then I work into this phrase. Let's slow that down. I want to play 14, 15, 17 on the third string, and then 15 of the first. Gentlemanly vibrato as always on our big pauses. Then I work into this. What I'm doing here is I'm playing a flat finger on 15 of the fourth string. I'm playing 15 there, and then 15 of the third string, and then leading into this. 15, 17, 19. So all together. And then after that I work into this. I'm playing 15 of the third and 18 of the second. And then when I get to the second string, I play 15 of the second, 18 of the first, back to 15 of the second. So it's going to go like this. All right, let's go from that little run with the scale. We'll do that a bit slow with that ending, and then we'll try the whole thing from the start of the section. All right, let's go from the very start now of the section, and then we'll do it again even slower with some tabs. One more time with some tabs. Alright, let's go from the start of the second section. I want to be playing 18, 17 on the first string. And then I go to 18 of the second. And I do a big bend up. That's doing a big bend on 18 of the first. Then I bring it down to the 17. Then I want to do... So I do a quick, what I call the apple pie gallop. So a quick group of 3. And then after that third pick, I'm sliding from 17 to 15. Okay, when I get there, I give it some gentlemanly vibrato after 2 picks. So I do the slide in, pick, pick, and then emotional vibrato. So from the start, then at the end of that, I work into this. What I do here is I want to play 13, 15 on the first string, and then I hit 15 again, but I do a double sort of bent thing. So I'm going to go up and down twice and end on the up. So we've got from the start. Okay, then we're working to this really cool pentatonic lick. Let's slow that down. Keep in mind that we're around the sort of D minor pentatonic, as most of the song is in D minor. So what I'm doing here, I bend on 13 of the second string, and I'm going from 10 of the first to 13 of the second. And then I want to jump back down to 10 of the first, and then do the 13 on the second string as a bend. So I'm just going between those 2 frets twice. It's just the second time I'm hitting the 13. It's a bend. I'll play that whole phrase again slower. Nice and delicious. And then I work my way down the blues scale with pick notes and then legato notes. So the first bit's going to go like this. You notice that I'm hitting that evil flat 5 on the way up with the picked group. I'm playing 13, 10 on the first, second, and third string. Okay, then after that I want to jump back down to the second string. I'm going to do a pull off from 13 to 10 now. Now I get back into a more regular pentatonic. I do a pull off from 12 to 10 on the third, and then 12 to 10 on the fourth. At the end of that, I want to resolve that just to a regular 12th fret of the fourth string with a little bit of vibrato, keeping it nice and bluesy. So from the start of that phrase, hopefully that's all making sense. There's a little bit more I want to add to this, but let's go from the start of the section. Okay, so now we've just got a little octave thing and then sort of an arpeggio thing to put with it, and then we'll put the whole thing together. What I'm doing here is playing 7 of the fourth string and 10 of the second string. Now I play that octave, and then I'm going to slide that up to 8th fret. I'm just following my pointer, and my pinky should follow. So I'm playing 7, sliding to 8, and then sliding to 10. Then I want to hit the 10 again and slide to 12. Then I want to hit the 12 again and slide to 15. So it'll go... And obviously with all of those, the pinky's going to be 3 frets apart and 2 strings down. Okay, then after that I work into this little arpeggio kind of vibe, dealio, whatever you want to call it. Sorry. Let's slow that down and then we'll put it all together. I want to start from 13 of the 5th string, I'm doing a power chord. I'm playing 13 of the 5th, 15 of the 4th. Then I play 12 of the 4th, and then 15 of the 3rd. Okay, and then I want to go back to 12 of the 4th string and slide that to 15. So I go. Okay, once I've gotten to 15, I'm going to play 18 of the 2nd string and 15 of the 3rd. All together. Then to finish it off, I work into this mini sweep. So I'm using my middle finger, I'm sliding from 12 to 14. Whoop. And then I've got a flat pointer hitting 13 of the 2nd and the 1st. That's going to follow into a bend that starts section 3. So we had... And that's all of section 2. So let's go slowly from the start. There is a lot to this. We should be able to put it together at a gentleman's pace. One more time with some tabs. Okay, last section. We're going to start off from that sweep. We're going to start from 17 of the 1st string. So I'm going to bend that up and then bring it down and give it some gentlemanly vibrato. Then I go into a slide to 13 of the 1st string and then bend up to 15. I want to do a full tone bend and then I do it again into a pull off. So I've got 2 bends from 15. The first one just goes straight up. The second one comes down into a pull off to 13. So from the start, at the end of that, I go to 15 of the 2nd string and then do a big delicious bend from 18. So we've got... And then I work into this phrase. Let's go through that slowly. I'm going 10, 12, 13 of the 1st string. And then I want to go 10 of the 1st, 10 of the 2nd, 10 of the 1st again. So to go all together. All together from the start now. So we're going to go. Now all we have to deal with is the ending. What I'm going to do here is play 11, 13, 15 on the 2nd string. Okay, then I'm going to do that quick little triplety apple pie thing that I refer to so often from 15th fret. But on the after the 3rd note, I pull off to the 13, and then I'm going to play the 13 and pull off to an 11. So we're going to go. Then from there, I want to slide from 11 to 10. And then do a pull off from 11 to 10. So let's do that whole phrase slowly. At the end of that, I want to play 11, 10 now, so no pull off. And then I'm going to play 10 of the 3rd. And then to finish, I've got a little squelt, squealy, artificial harmonic. Can't believe I just said squelt. What a funny past tense. Anyway. I'm playing 11 of the 2nd string. It is hard to get that squeal. Just sort of mess around with your positions. You'll eventually find it if you drench your guitar in enough distortion that will sing through quite loudly as well. That's basically the whole section. Let's do that again a little bit slower and then we'll do it again even slower with some tabs. Here we go. One more time with some tabs. that was the emotive solo from Avenged Sevenfold, Seize the Day, off the delightful City of Evil album. I hope you guys have enjoyed that. I'll catch you real soon.